How you doing, Skull Rush? This is my first time, man, so go easy on me. I'm just trying to see if you can see the fishing poles or not. Can you see the fishing poles? I reckon, can you all hear me? Hey, Lance, can you do like the mod thing for me and kick people out that are like robots and stuff? You know I don't know nothing about that stuff. You can hear me? I know the picture's probably shitty, isn't it? It was before. And it's 5G with 3 freaking bars. I don't know. But I give it a shot anyhow. I never got them fishing poles casted out there. I ain't gonna say it was tough first time ever doing it, but it was tough. Okay, White, no worries, brother. I'm new to this, so just bear with me. This is actually the first time I've ever done this. I made Lance a mod. I know him. Windy today, big time. Yeah, I've never casted poles with line that big before, and man, it's a whole different world for sure. I mean, I got a 3-ounce weight on that sumo rod there to get it out there ways, and then the Uncle Lou's, I just already had it rigged. It's not out there real far. There's like a little shallow spot right here, but there's a creek comes in right behind me, about 30 yards, comes in and feeds this. Hey, Whiskers, how are you? I'm gonna sit this up on the cooler so I can see it. Yeah. Bet you see my setup. There's my poles. There's my fancy tackle box. Yep, that's hillbilly. I'm a hillbilly, wearing my bibs. So there's my poles and my high-tech lawn chair and my real expensive tackle box. And my cooler with the Mountain Dew, because we all know Mountain Dew is what? The nectar of the gods. So, let me set this here, see if I can see you. Y'all still see the rods? This is cool. I'll make mods out of you guys, I know, here when I see you. There we go. That's better. Excellent. This isn't a bad little lake. It goes down that way. Oh, you can see the boat ramp down there. And then it just comes down here a little ways, but it's fed by 2 different creeks. And then that creek over there where that tree is feeds onto another one, but I don't know what kind of access it has. And actually fishing from that bridge might not be a bad idea, because there's a channel right there that flows through with that big tree laying there. But it's a hiking trail, so I don't know if you're allowed to do that or what, you know what I mean? A little closer to the poles. Okay, I zoom it in a little bit. Oop, too much. Let's see. That better? I know it's crooked, but I'm sitting on an angle, so we're gonna have to learn to live with that, I reckon. At least it's not snowing and it's December, so I'm not gonna complain. The odds of me catching a fish here is pretty slim, I think. I don't know if there's any cats in here or not, to be honest with you. Guy said there was. I don't know what I've done there. In my back, yep, looks like I am. It's hard to see the chat thing because it just fades away. I suppose there's a way to make it not do that, isn't there? No, that's not it. Oh well, I'll do my best. See if I can get you a little straighter on there. The wind kind of laid down now, so it's all right. Drink a Mountain Dew, the nectar of the gods. And you can see my high-tech fishing rod holders. I'm as hillbilly as it gets, boy, I'm telling you. Thank you, Hammocks. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I probably miss half the stuff y'all say, and I do apologize. And because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing with that live stuff. Because when the message, it comes up and then it fades away. And they're seeing, and then when one comes up, it stays. Hey, Hooks, didn't I make you a moderator the other day? I think I did, didn't I, when I was doing my test? Almost acting like the sun wants to peek out. Which I'm not sure. It was real windy over here to the right. There you can see them trees sticking up on the other side of the point. I was going to fish here, but man, when I pulled up, I bet it was probably a 10, 12 mile an hour wind blowing through there steady. So I came back here, got a little shelter from the wind. Thinking I could cast it a little further than I could, evidently, to be honest with you. I figured I could get it out there in the middle, but I can't do that yet. Yes, 100% it does. And I'm going to stay out here. I got a sandwich, Pop-Tarts, and some candy, so I should be good till well after dark, I'd say. I got some light and stuff. If I don't catch no fish here, I can always move over there. And then on over, about half the football field over, there's a little pier thing out there, or a deck type thing, but it's about 8 feet up off the water, you know. So if I caught a fish, I don't know what the heck I'd do. Just see, I guess I'd see how tough them poles was, wouldn't I? Hey Steve, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in, brother. Bear with the sketchiness of this, because it's all new to me, man, to be honest with you. So I'm just trying to figure it all out. At least I got a live up and I got 2 fishing poles in the water for my first time out. I'll take that right now. If I luck into anything, a carp, it don't matter to me. I'll take anything. With this one shallow right in here, I don't know. That might be all right come dark time. You know, they may come in to feed. I was going to cast over by where the creek comes in, but I can see a snag sticking up out there, and I don't know how far the tree runs across. You know, so it'd be one of them, you cast over there and leave it. If you catch a fish, you're okay. You could drag him over the tree, but if you don't, there's a pretty good chance you bought a tree when you reel it in. I may get brave later. I got some bluegill fillet on the Uncle Lou, and a hot dog with the cherry jello stuff and some garlic on it, because it's just what I had, to be honest with you. I was going to bring my ultralight and go over by there's some little stick ups there, and I probably could have caught some bluegill, but it would have been a waste, because to be honest with you, I can't cast them that far yet. So I'm just, you know, today would be a good day to work on stuff like that. And I was going to stop and get some chicken, but I'd have had to went to Walmart, and I hate Walmart, to be honest with you, so I didn't. You know, that any lake in Indiana's got to have carp in it at least. So hell, carp eat a hot dog. Carp eat about anything. And like I said, it's got the jello stuff. Poured some jello on it and a little bit of garlic powder. kid, we fished for carp. We just used bread dough balls and some garlic stuff, you know what I mean? And the wind about got me. Boy, I set this bad boy down here, I'm thinking, yep, that'll probably work. See what we got. Yeah, that'll work. I'm trying to find some place around here to fish the river. White River ain't real far from here, but up in this part of the state, it's not real deep. It's not, you can't boat on it or nothing, you know. So I just have to drive around or use the maps and find a hole that I get access to. There was some tire tracks coming all down here on this flat spot, but this is like a park or something, and heck, I didn't want to pull down there and chance the law coming up and getting on to me. So I had to carry everything down. I'm gonna make me one of them wagons I can see already. I just lift up, set in the back of the Ford Escape, and drag everything down here in one trip. The blue rod looks like it's about ready to fall over, to be honest with you. Heck, I reckon I could come around to the front there and introduce myself. I don't know how well you'll be able to see or not, because I got it facing where I can see the screen back this way. But I reckon I'll do that. Are you getting the wind sound? The wind. If so, I think I got a solution for that. I was thinking about it last night. I didn't get the bait caster out there very far, to be honest with you. But I think it's because, you know, I adjusted it like it showed for being a beginner where it just drops. I'd rather not get it out too far, I reckon, than have to deal with the big spider web of fishing line. That's a real good way to make me get rid of one of them. I think that was when I got out there about, 45 yards maybe, I'd say. Yeah, about that. But way more left than I wanted it to be, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, is the picture real blurry like it was yesterday? Can someone holler at me and let me know if you can hear me? Can't get that thing to go away. Okay, so it's not all blurry like yesterday. Yeah, what's the name of that other map? The Nautica or something like that that shows the grid lines and your depth and stuff. I know you got to pay for that, but I'm the kind of guy that'd probably do that. I'm setting the stand back up. Bear with me. I'm the kind of guy that'd probably pay the money for that mapping just to be able to find the holes. Because I scoured the map, Google map on, you know, White River from where I lived over here. And having, you know, grown up around here, I know there's not any real big deep spots in it. I have to go on over towards Indy. where after I learned how to use these poles, I know a really good place in Indy. And but I mean, I don't know how to cast these well enough yet to go over this. If you noticed, I gave myself a football field of width to cast in, where I wouldn't hit any trees, people, cars, or nothing. And I think the key might be having enough weight on there to cast that 20-pound line, because I've never used that before. And I probably should have put the bluegill on the sumo rod, because I got it out there further. Oh, no problem, Lance. I appreciate it. I'll be sitting here babbling on to myself. Oh, crap. The chat went away. Yeah, that was the name of that app. I'll be able to pull this chat history up, I think, maybe, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's it, Steve Loke, right there. That's the one. I think you got to pay. You get free 7 days. But if a guy used them 7 days right and screenshotted stuff, he may be able to only get by with using it 7 days to study what he wants to get. You know what I mean? I'd just be tickled, to be honest with you, see one of them pole men. I get a kick out of it, since I, never really fished like this. We do a lot of bluegill fishing in southern Indiana in the strip pits. We got a little boat trolling motor. These are little trolling motor pits, They're deep, 30, 40 feet. And flat as a pool table on the bottom, where they come in and strip the coal out 80 years ago or so, I reckon. And then they reclaimed everything, turned them into these nice pits. And I've bluegill fished for 30 years. 2-3 times a year we go there for a week. In fact, that's the bluegill fillet I'm using, came from there. Oh man, I can see my shadow. Heck yeah, I like that. Well, I think I'm going to try to recast that Uncle Lou's rod. I'm going to loosen up the little knob, and I'm either going to make a mess or I'm going to get it right, because I only got it out there about 20 yards maybe, and it needs to be further than that. You watch Haz and them guys, man, them dudes whip them out there 50 yards, 60, 100 yards almost, and that's where I'm going to get eventually, even if I just got to come here with a big sinker and practice. Better. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay. I'll take that. Here's the day of the week. And it is for me. Little rod holder back over here where it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's dragged about right. I don't know how deep it is out there. Loosening that little knob up helped. It went out there 50 yards maybe. I'll take it for now. I don't even know what time it is. I suppose, to be honest with you, I've probably been better off coming out here late in the afternoon, fishing into the evening. But then again, I ain't got nothing else to do, so I'll sit here all day and go into evening time. I got a nice sweatshirt to put on. It's kind of wind resistant, rain resistant. It's a Carhartt. I forget where I got it at, but I'm gonna tell you, I'll bet it's an insulated sweatshirt zip up, and I'm gonna bet it weighs almost 2 pounds. I got it somewhere and I don't know where, but you know, it's not one of them little thin insulated sweatshirts like you get at Walmart or whatever. This thing's awesome. In fact, it's about all I wear in the wintertime. But I'd make it a habit not to really go out that much in the wintertime, to be honest with you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump over to that one feed and see if I can catch up with them and jump into it. Oh, I forget the guy's name. Dude, it's on every morning in Kentucky, I believe. So I'll see you guys all over there.